Why do you have an Aussie accent when you talk in English? I get so many questions about this, so I'm going to answer. If I'm married, what motivated you to start making social media content? I keep myself positive and happy most of the time. Equally. Hi guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to answer your questions for the first time ever. Hope you can enjoy this Q&A little chat with me, and I hope you get like your favorite drinks or snacks so we can have a nice chill time. Okay, let's get started. I am so excited to be here. I haven't been here for such a long time, so yeah, I'm so excited to show you the river. But first thing first, I need food and drinks, so let's see what they have. What's this? I never had this before. Maybe I'll get this. It looks interesting. And if you guys never tried this before, please try this for me. I think it's like Korean inspired drink. It's like sweet corn tea. And I personally didn't like, but I know many people loved it, so try it. Okay, so apparently I'm close to where I want to go, but I cannot see like the river at all. So I'm a bit confused, to be honest, but let's see. I was so worried. There was like no water. Now I can see the river with water, and I love the reflection and the sound and everything, and I'm just so excited. So I arrived at the river, but honestly, it's so bright I can't see the camera. So I'm just winging it. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Sakura, if you don't know me. I was born and raised in Japan. Somehow I speak English with weird accent. Thank you so much for asking me so many questions, and I'm excited to share my answers for the first time ever. Okay, let's go. Okay, fun fact. Yeah, I actually love veggies so much. Until like quite recently, I would say, whenever someone asks me my favorite food, I always said grapes. Like they say food, so you would say like, oh, pasta, pizza, you know, those things, sushi. But like I always say grapes because I love grapes. So if you say grapes were overrated, I'm sorry, but I cannot be your friends. Sharing is caring, so here you go. Oishii. I love this. So the first question, thank you so much for asking me. And the first question is, what motivated you to start making social media content? I don't think many people know this, but I graduated from uni last year. First, I wanted to start something new. I always love to like challenge myself and try new things. And yeah, so I had time first. And second is that I enjoy teaching Japanese, exchanging cultures, like getting to learn new cultures. So yeah, that's what I enjoyed. And also I realized like teaching Japanese on social media was getting popular. So I was like, oh, why not? Like if I can help more people to get to know Japan and like to get to know Japanese, and I would love to do that. And especially because now I can speak English and I'm winging it. And I wanted to talk more about Japan from like Japanese point of view. And yeah, that's what I started social media. Okay, next question is, what is something you love about Japan that most people don't know about? I'll add new clip here. So enjoy. Okay, so something that I love about Japan but not many people know is about parking area. So here you can like have so many like local food and like local souvenirs and stuff like that. But especially I love the toilets. The toilets here are so clean and just makes my life so much easier. So I'll show you. Have you ever tried this? It's so good. Why do you have an Aussie accent when you talk in English? No, I don't have Australian accent. This is so. Oh my gosh! So I don't think I have an Australian accent. I learned English at school, just like everybody else does in Japan. But after that, I went to Australia and I lived there for 1 year. But after that, I went to Europe. So at first, I had like stronger Australian accents, but living in Europe as a Japanese person with like stronger Australian accent, it was like very interesting to many people. Whenever I say like, "Oh, can I have some water?" or like I don't know, and stuff like that, everybody's like struggling to understand what they see and what they like heard. So I tried to like made my Australian accent weaker and weaker. So I think now I have like very mixed accent, like more like British inspired, also like Australian inspired accents, which obviously Japanese accents. Living in Australia for 1 year is the reason why my English is weird. Anyway, so the biggest culture shock in Europe is actually, I think it's about alcohol. So I don't drink alcohol. So whenever I said like, "Oh, I'm good, I don't drink alcohol," people like, "Why? What happened to you?" Like, "Is it okay to ask why you don't drink?" And I was like, I just don't drink. I have fun without alcohols. I don't need alcohol." And people like, so that's like something that I never experienced before. And I think drinking culture is huge in Europe. That's how I felt personally. I don't know, like, I can't speak for everyone, but that's how I felt. And I would say that's one of the biggest culture shock I experienced. I don't know why, but now I can see my screen. And you can see like tall buildings, but like also the river and me and blue sky. I was just so excited for today. I think you can see because it has been rainy. Today it is sunny and it's surprising because I think I'm onna. I don't know if you're familiar with like notion. Onna, which is rainy woman, rain woman. So like woman who brings rain. And whenever like I have like events and stuff, it always rains. So I thought it would rain today, but it's not. I'm so happy. Any travel plans? For sure, Kyushu. I never been to Kyushu before, so I love to go to Kyushu this summer. Um, Other than that, I love to go to Taiwan and also Southeast Asia. Uh, if anyone wanna go, let me know. If anyone have been, let me know your recommendations, and that'd be really appreciated. Watch something no one knows about you, but it's just a super small detail. Igboring. That my fingers are like it's like it's so like soft, and I can go like all the way here. Yeah. May April favorites that I own and I have used and loved this month. So first of all, this notebook from Flying Tiger. This is like my favorite notebook, and every good ideas, journals, everything is in here. It's dirty. It's from Giore, and it's like -3 degrees kind of feeling. So it smells so good. It's wet wipes, and not only deodorant. I love to like make my skin look smoother, and also it's cold. So this is lifesaver in Japan in this hot weather, hot humid weather. So this is my favorite as well. But also I like this one. This is like men's t-shirt I thrifted from someone. It was like 500 yen. And I think it's cute. I like this baggy style. And yeah, I'll show you my outfit today. Can you see? I look so short, oh my gosh. And I have like cute socks, can you see? Look. For someone traveling to Japan, what should they learn before they get there? One thing that I want to emphasize is that learning basic Japanese, for example, how to say hello, thank you, excuse me, especially thank you, which is arigatou gozaimasu. I think many of you know. I want to emphasize this because And if you said thank you, people would understand that means thank you, even in English, right? But what I want to emphasize is that what people can understand, for example, what Japanese people can understand, which is like English and Japanese most of the time, right? But English is their second language or not whatever, not the first language. That goes to their head. And Japanese, which is like their first language, goes to their heart. For example, when I went to Australia for the first time and I was like struggling, I understood many things that my friends said in English because I understood the language, I understood the meaning. But like the emotion that were attached was more like to Japanese. So when my Australian friends said arigato to me, I felt it like with my heart fully. And I started crying because I thought it was so sweet. So that's why I want to emphasize that, like, please, if possible, say something in Japanese in Japan because people can fully appreciate your efforts. And I want to do the same for you. So, and if you can tell me how to say like thank you and stuff like that in your language, that would be really appreciated. Ta-da! My hood sando. I'm so excited for this one. I'm going to make different video about this. But so many people ask me about positivity, how I keep myself positive and happy most of the time. I would say I am very happy person compared to many people. But I want to keep this like very like honest. Of course, sometimes I do get sad and sometimes, you know, I have like rough days as well. So two things that I would emphasize. First things is probably so many people know, but like select who you put around you, but also select the information that you consume. For example, I try not to consume news too much because it brings so much negativity, especially like in the morning. I try not to consume any news because I don't want to start my day being impacted negatively. And also like I get emotionally impacted quite easily from people, from information and stuff like that. So I try to be very selective about information, but also about people who I put around me. But honestly, not like in a negative way. I try to love actually everyone I meet, and I feel like by being you and by like loving people, people start like loving you as well. So I feel like it's like positive cycle. Another thing, what is like I think so important is if there's something that you cannot change, for example, like you experience, the important thing is you can't change what happened, but you can change how you put meanings to it. In my opinion, because you can like put whatever meaning to whatever you experience, there's no like failure. It's always a lesson to be better and stuff like that. It's your life. You can control and you can put meanings to whatever, however you want to, because it's your life. It's like everything is kind of like controllable, kind of, if that makes sense. So I try to put like positive meanings, and by practicing it, I guess I became like more positive. So yeah, if there's like anything that you cannot change, try to change your perception because that's like controllable, not what happened. And try to put whatever meanings that you want to give to what you experienced. So yeah, I hope this is helpful. There's so much more I want to say because I wrote down so much. I'll make new video for you guys. I'm going down because I'm curious. Ah! Oh my gosh. Can I touch the water? Ah! You cannot see how like steep it is. And I'm so clumsy, so I don't trust myself. Let's see. Yeah. I hope I don't drop my camera. This feels so nice. Eee, look. This is so nice. So many questions about this, so I'm going to answer if I'm married. Are you ready? Are you actually ready? I have no rings. I am not married. But I do say though, I want to get married one day and I want to build my own family because I love my family so, so, so much. And I'm super grateful for my parents for building such a beautiful family. And so, yeah, I hope I can be a parent like my parents. And yeah, I'm very excited for my future. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed time with me and thank you so much for asking me questions and see you next time. Bye. Matane.